starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Dan Hagan. Last week, a school shooter in Uvalde, Texas, took the lives of 21 people, 19 of which were children. The Department of Justice is investigating the Uvalde police response, which has been under heavy criticism for not taking action sooner. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pazorski spoke with a member of local law enforcement to see if they are prepared for similar situations.
In response to the recent mass shooting in Uvalde, Texas, the question being asked today is whether or not local law enforcement is prepared for an emergency situation.
All staff, all of our resources respond immediately as fast as possible.
We met with Sheriff Deputy Alex Walrath, who says deputies in Forest County are prepared.
Yes, we do train for them situations. I feel that's one of the bigger threats facing society and the keeping our community safe.
Nationwide, there have now been 27 school shootings since the start of this year, according to Education Week, which is a part of a rising trend.
So we are increasing our amount of training that we do on that and putting additional resources towards those types of situations.
By putting more resources and funding into their training, Walrath says the department can better be prepared in the worst of cases.
We're putting more of that into our firearms training. We do that 3 to 4 times per year. We're focusing more of that training, active threat training, in our firearms situations.
He says the department's top priority is working towards protecting their community in all situations. Reporting in Crandon, Kyle Pazorski, Newswatch 12.
Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, a lovely day out there, but doesn't feel like June, a little cold.
Yeah, temperatures took a step back today with highs near 70, but there's a full 15 hours and 30 minutes of daylight today. That'll begin to change, though, of course, on June 21st. Here in Minocqua now, lots of sunshine out there currently. Traffic is going well, but there are some clouds off to our west with temperatures hanging out in the 60s to a couple low 70s, not many of them. That'll be the case tomorrow as well, along with the weekend with some more rain showers in the forecast over the weekend. No rain showers out there now, but the clouds will begin to increase tonight. It's going to be a beautiful sunset once again, as there is a system off to the west of us that is going to move our direction. That is going to give us a chance for a couple sprinkles overnight, but that's it. Then we're dry most likely until Friday evening. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies. It's cool, refreshing, dry air out there. Take it in, open the windows up tonight with low temperatures down near 49. Your full forecast is coming up. Dan?
With some nice weather outside, some local high school baseball teams are taking the field. Newswatch 12's Griffin Stroin joins us from Three Lakes. Griffin, we've got some high-stakes ball games tonight.
High stakes is right, Dan. Regional finals, to be exact. Behind me right now, Three Lakes is taking on Newman Catholic. This game just started. First pitch was at 5 p.m. and we just finished the top of the first. This game should be great on paper. Three Lakes is the 1 seed in their region, but the Cardinals are the 2 seed. The winner of this game will either take on Thorpe or Rib Lake in sectionals next week. But this isn't the only local game taking place today. There are a number of teams in action, like Schwamigan, Medford, Mosinee, and much, much more. We'll have highlights and scores from those games and others tonight on Newswatch 12 at 10, so make sure to tune in. But hey, that's enough talking for me. I have some highlights to shoot. Really, just such a tough day at the office being out here in the sun. Reporting live in Three Lakes, I'm Griffin Stroin, Newswatch 12.
Thanks, Griffin. The cost of Wisconsin Republicans' investigation into the 2020 election is now higher than budgeted. Taxpayers are on the hook for nearly $900,000. Assembly Speaker Robin Vos initially budgeted about $676,000 for the probe, but the investigation has sparked 5 lawsuits. Vos hired retired state Supreme Court Justice Michael Gableman in 2021 to investigate the presidential election results. Even before the investigation began, multiple reviews have confirmed no widespread fraud happened. Gableman has filed lawsuits seeking to jail Wisconsin Elections Commissioner Administrator Megan Wolf, 3 mayors, and others. Vos paused the investigation in May to let the lawsuits play out, but Gableman is still getting paid. Invoices released under Wisconsin's open records law shows the lawsuits have helped push the cost to about $896,000. The Village of Weston recently completed a 3rd round of sampling for PFAS at 2 wells in their system. PFAS was detected in both wells 3 and 4 in these latest samples. After talking with the Wisconsin DNR and DHS, the village has taken additional action. Well 3 was taken immediately offline last Friday. PFAS levels in well 4, though, remain below the DHS health advisory levels, but additional sampling at well 4 was advised. 2 Merrill pastors stand accused of multiple counts of sexual assault in Langlade County. Former United Pentecostal pastors Travis Hughes and his father Scott Hughes made their initial appearance in court today. Travis is accused of 31 counts and Scott has 12 counts of sexual assault of a child. The incidents occurred while the Hughes family was involved with the Apostolic Worship Center and the former Evergreen Christian Academy in Elton, Wisconsin. Travis and Scott remain in Langlade County Jail with bonds of $1 million and $250,000 respectively. The investigation is still ongoing. Next to the Rhinelander District Library, you'll see a small building. Inside, you'll find the retail bookshop. The bookshop was created 3 years ago by the Friends of the Library group. Claudia Baker is the president of Friends of the Library. Baker says people are always bringing in donated books, from just a few to several totes full. Baker says a lot of the store volunteers end up going home with books themselves.
I think the Friends of the Library probably are the best customers we have because we work here and unload books and we end up going home with quite a few of them. So.
One of the volunteers at the bookshop is Joanne Young Beauchamp. She's been a volunteer for a few years. One of the perks of working at the retail shop, according to Joanne, is learning about new books.
It's a great place to learn about new authors, different stories you haven't read. That's part of the best part for me is just having this discussion about new books and authors and fun stuff like that.
The retail bookstore is open Tuesdays and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Intense weather narrowly missed Wisconsin this week, but our neighbors in Minnesota weren't quite so lucky. We'll see how one community is trying to pick up the pieces. That's After Weather with Jeff, right here on Newswatch 12.
To the dentist. To the dentist. To the dentist.
We're off to see the dentist, the most wonderful dentist of all. They are the whiz of all there is that has teeth involved. If ever a doctor was, these are them because of the painless care that causes a buzz. We're off to see the dentist, the most wonderful dentist of all.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's grand opening sale and receive massive savings along with free carpet installation. Take advantage of grand opening savings at the brand new Eagle River store and all existing locations. Come see why builders and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs. And receive huge savings at the Carpet City Flooring Center grand opening sale.
Our prices will floor you.
Here's why it's smart to custom order your Ford SUV. Because custom orders receive priority. You'll get an extra 1,000 order bonus plus incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery. And the features you choose. Want an EPA estimated 41 combined MPG in an Escape Hybrid? A 12-inch touchscreen in an Edge? You got it. Choose FlexBuy on a 2022 Ford Escape or Edge SUV and get 0% financing for 66 months plus 1,000 retail ordered cash.
Start your next project with 11% off everything at Menards. Get a clean edge around gardens and flower beds with Master Gardener Pro Landscape Edging. Right now, you can get a 40-foot roll for only $14.99 after 11% rebate. Keep animals from ruining your trees and shrubs with a variety of Messina's Animal Stopper Repellent sprays. All Animal Stopper sprays are 11% off. Save today with 11% off everything. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Never give up is what this is all about.
Yes! She made that look easy. Oh my goodness!
Ninja means even more to me now.
It's going to be a great season.
Born for greatness, man. Born for greatness.
Tomorrow, it's a royal celebration on Today. We're live in London for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee Week as excitement builds for this historic anniversary. Your insider ticket to the big event tomorrow on Today.
There you are. welcome back, my friends. Well, if you were up really early this morning, around 6 o'clock or so, you saw some clouds. Those quickly left, though, to the east, and we were left with lots of sunshine throughout the day today. 15 hours, about 30 minutes of daylight today. That peaks, though, of course, on June 21st. It starts going the other direction, right? But temperatures are hanging out near 67 in Rhinelander right now, with a calm wind out there as well. And a dew point, very, very, very dry air locked in place currently across north central Wisconsin. Around the horn, temperatures are hanging out in the 60s, and there are a couple, like 2 low 70s out there right now. Overall, though, we'll have high temperatures in the mid, even upper 60s for tomorrow into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with a couple more rain showers getting in here over the weekend. Across the area, though, again, the 80s and 90s are gone. Pretty much an even keel, uniform spread in temperatures across the Midwest and Great Lakes right now. That will stay that way for at least the next 5 to 7 days. There's no big heat or cold in the forecast for us anytime soon. Just kind of comfortable 60s out there and a couple low 70s, which is about where we're supposed to be this time of year. And this air is incredibly dry. Here are the dew points. And you can see, a 30-degree dew point, that's very dry air. And a couple of us across Northwoods right now are in the 20s. So that's going to make for very easy sleeping weather tonight with that dry air locked in place. A far cry from the 60-degree dew points a couple of days ago across our area that made things very muggy across our region. All right, going forward, though, temperature-wise, 70 or close to it tomorrow. And then we're kind of stuck in the 60s for a while. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Again, the average high being about 73 or so. We are not going to do that anytime soon, most likely into next week. We are going to increase the cloud cover, though. So lots of clear skies today, but there are some clouds now to the west of us. Now, there are no rain showers in here or sprinkles, but we're going to increase the cloud cover tonight, make for a gorgeous sunset later on. But then this isn't going to last very long. It's going to be out of here by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow will be in that atmosphere over there. Notice how a lack of cloud cover over here. That's going to make for a very nice day once again tomorrow before another system gets in here late Friday, and that'll increase our cloud cover late Friday and then give us a chance for some rain showers, I know, over the weekend. For tomorrow, though, the forecast-wise, we're talking about temperatures back in the 60s. There could be a couple low 70s further north tomorrow. To the south, maybe a 70 or 2 here. Again, less humid air tomorrow, hardly a breeze out there. Lots of sunshine will take it into tomorrow afternoon. Our forecast then tonight, though, is mostly cloudy skies for a few hours, then clearing towards sunrise tomorrow morning with low temperatures down near 49 and a calm wind already out there now. For tomorrow, it's Thursday. Lots of cloud cover early. There could be a rogue storm early, most likely not. Look for high temperatures up near 70 with a west wind around 10 to 15. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows a beautiful day on Friday, 63. There is the weekend, kind of spotty showers in there, highs in the 60s before we hang out near 70 again on Monday afternoon. Dan?
The Progress Pride flag was raised at the Wisconsin State Capitol building for the first time ever today. It comes on the first day of Pride Week. Governor Tony Evers held his 4th annual Pride celebration today. Evers has raised the commonly recognized rainbow Pride flag above the Capitol every year since his inauguration. The Progress Pride flag is similar to the Rainbow Pride version, but it was made to symbolize the inclusion of marginalized communities within the LGBTQ community. It features additional stripes in a chevron pattern to represent LGBTQ people of color, the transgender community, and those living with and who have died from HIV or AIDS. FBI Director Christopher Wray told a gathering of cybersecurity professionals in Boston today that his agency thwarted an Iranian-sponsored cyber attack targeting Boston Children's Hospital last year. A hacking group sponsored by the Iranian government planned to attack Boston Children's Hospital last summer. Wray says the FBI was tipped off to the attack by another intelligence agency. On August 3rd, the FBI says they went to Boston Children's Hospital to warn them of the threat. Ultimately, there was no disruption to the health care of kids. Johnny Depp won a defamation suit against his former wife Amber Heard today. A jury found that she had lied in saying that Depp had abused her over the course of their relationship. Depp sued for $50 million in damages over a 2018 op-ed by Heard in the Washington Post, in which she said she had become a public figure representing domestic abuse. Depp's attorney said it indirectly referred to allegations she made against him during their 2016 divorce. The jury unanimously found that Heard could could not back her allegations and that she knew her claims of abuse were false when she published her op-ed. The jury awarded Depp $10 million in compensatory damages and $5 million in punitive damages. Much of Minnesota was hit by severe weather Monday, including a community just west of Grand Rapids and north of Brainerd, the town of Deer River, which is still picking up the pieces. Larissa Miles reports.
It's been a very emotional day, to say the least. The Deer River community has been great because all the people that have showed up just out of the blue.
Carol Skaya has lived in Deer River for more than 40 years. Her property was hit in Monday's storms.
It was like less than 2 minutes, and it hit. And the wind came, and like I was closing the back door, and the tree came down while I was closing the back door.
The tight-knit town coming out in support of one another. Skaya says her community rallied with her to help clean up.
Everyone that has shown up has been friends, which means a lot for somebody who has lived here for this long and, you know, no family in the community.
And it wasn't just residences here in Deer River hit by Monday's storm. Many of the downtown businesses, like the local funeral home and post office here behind me, were hit as well.
Angela Williams co-owns Carroll Funeral Home with her husband. She says the devastation to the community is difficult to explain.
It's just a shock. I think everybody's just in shock mode and just we want to get things cleared up and get moving. We've owned this building for 25 years and we love this community.
Williams says what's left of the funeral home, which has been around for almost 75 years, will most likely have to be torn down and rebuilt. While the storm destroyed homes and businesses, it didn't damage the strength of those who live there.
I think our community just loves everybody and we're very small. Everybody knows everyone.
A small town full of people with big hearts helping one another through difficult times.
People in Buffalo are still reeling from the recent supermarket shooting. Coming up after the break, we'll hear how a Michigan church helped out. We'll be right back.
Fur, you won't faze me. Unlike Zyrtec, Allegra won't make me drowsy.
Allegra starts working 2 times faster than Claritin. So trees, you won't take me down. When allergies attack, take Allegra.
Before your symptoms take over you.
Live your greatness.
Go with the Flow at Dvorak's Docks. Flow from Dvorak's Docks is installed by trained in-house employees. That's right, no subcontractors needed, so your shoreline setup is guaranteed. Get Flow from Dvorak's Docks by calling 275-DOC.
My company's worked in cities all over America, Minneapolis, south side of Chicago, and right here in Milwaukee. In neighborhoods just like this. We've witnessed the surge in crime, the radical driving, the theft, and shots fired. Politicians talk about crime, we've seen it firsthand. As governor, I won't tolerate it. Tony Evers, he blames the police, coddles criminals, stood by as Kenosha burned. I'm Tim Michaels, I'm not a politician. In the Army, I swore an oath to keep America safe, and that's what I'll do for Wisconsin.
At Rasmussen University, we're giving you the green light to earn your nursing or healthcare degree from a national leader in healthcare education. We offer over 15 healthcare and nursing programs taught by industry experts. And at Rasmussen University, we're with you every step of the way, before and after graduation. It's your move. Get going at one of our 23 campuses or online at rasmussen.edu. At Rasmussen University, green means go.
Summer's here, and it's time to refresh your space, indoor or out. Get an incredible 25% off Slumberland low prices during our huge memorial sale at Slumberland. Explore our comfortable living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, patio, and more. Pay no interest for 5 years and get free doorstep shipping. Are you sleeping in pain but dread mattress shopping? Come to Slumberland, where each bed is rated for back support and softness. It takes all the guesswork out of finding your perfect bed.
I was out here all day yesterday and didn't get a bite. Got my bait at the other guy's shop. Where'd you get yours?
Kurt's Island Sport Shop, of course.
Prince Island Sports Shop, downtown Minocqua.
This Father's Day will be a busy one for businesses, but not quite as busy as Mother's Day. The National Retail Federation says it expects Americans to spend $20 billion on celebrating fathers this month. That's on par with last year's record-setting figure, but less than the nearly $32 billion people were expected to spend on Mother's Day this year. The NRF says people plan to spend, on average, $172 to honor dads. A Michigan church provided comfort to the Buffalo, New York community in the wake of the mass shooting at the Tops supermarket. The church's pastor and congregation were worried residents who lived near Tops may not have the money for gas to drive to another grocery store. As Michael Schwartz reports, they offered $10,000 in free gas to Buffalo residents in need.
Okay, give me another one, please.
Gridlock around Jefferson Ave and East Ferry Street as free gas was given away at Mandela Market to the first 200 people.
Right here, right here.
$10,000 in gas total, all thanks to Pastor Carlton Lynch and his church in Michigan.
I couldn't not do anything.
He flew in over the weekend to support Buffalo's East Side in the wake of the Tops mass shooting.
This has become, in a sense, a food desert since the tragedy. So I just thought about bringing resources to the community.
Volunteers pumped gas for each car that pulled up.
As you see, it's a little chaotic, right now, but that's just a part of it.
Buffalo police even had to step in to control the sea of traffic as drivers lined up down Jefferson Avenue for hours. Drivers like Davita Wright. You've waited more than 3 hours?
It's all right. It's all right. Little patience is fine.
Wright now inspired herself to give back after the huge help to her wallet.
Another week where it's not so financially strained.
I think it's cool that we don't have to pay
for gas,
yeah,
especially when it's $5 or more a gallon.
Each car getting $40 worth of gas.
It helped me get to the grocery store.
Helping in the most important situations.
Thank God I can make it to my job interview tomorrow.
How big of a deal is this for you?
A big deal.
Victoria Buggs and her new fiance, Ernest Bishop, drove back to their nearby home thankful.
It's gonna help me get my kids back and forth to school this week. It's a very
big deal. Sometimes we have to scrape up gas and we don't know where we're gonna get it from, but we make it happen. Today, we was blessed.
The whole family feeling blessed.
God bless you.
In Buffalo,
all right, God bless you.
Michael Schwartz, 7 News.
Mel's Trading Post, a downtown Rhinelander landmark locally owned for over 70 years. Get your spring and summer sporting goods with ease from our experienced staff and get expert advice. Come down and see our great selection, open 7 days a week for your convenience.
Hit the green while taking in the beautiful backdrop of Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Young's Golf and Recreation has a challenging course for all skill levels. With scenic views and a sprawling landscape, you'll feel like you're on your own personal course. Enjoy the 19th hole at the Fire Brick Bar and Grill for unique pub-style food and drinks. Keep the fun going over a weekend with a cabin and pontoon rental on Chicago and Lake. Experience Young's Golf and Recreation and get away today.
Entresto is the #1 heart failure brand prescribed by cardiologists and has helped over 1 million people. It was proven superior at helping people stay alive and out of the hospital. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Scher, DC with the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau. Are you one of the millions of people suffering with the symptoms of peripheral neuropathy? Your symptoms may include numbness and tingling in your feet or hands, difficulty sleeping from leg or foot discomfort, and debilitating balance problems. I have good news for you. You can now get relief with our breakthrough treatment method without the use of drugs or surgery. Our treatments help to heal damaged nerves that cause peripheral neuropathy. If left untreated, you may eventually end up with a walker or wheelchair, so don't delay. Call our office now to schedule an appointment to see if our treatment methods are right for you. We will do a painless neuropathy severity exam to determine the amount of nerve loss. If you qualify for our treatment, it can truly change your life. Start living your life pain-free. Call today.
Mel's Trading Post, a downtown Rhinelander landmark locally owned for over 70 years. Get your spring and summer sporting goods with ease from our experienced staff and get expert advice. Come down and see our great selection, open 7 days a week for your convenience.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
The world's biggest plant has been found. It was found hiding in the waters off Australia's coast while doing DNA testing on a common underwater ribbonweed. Samples from 2 sites over 100 miles apart revealed the vast stretches of underwater weeds were not multiple specimens, but one single plant that has grown to over 77 square miles. Big. Scientists believe this amazing floral feat was achieved by over 4,500 years of singular growth. That is one big plant, Jeff.
That is a big plant. All right, for us, weather-wise, things are cooler today, right? Temperatures hanging out near 70, much less humid. Same story tomorrow, but there could be a rogue thunder shower across the area tomorrow. Looking outside now, Minocqua, we're looking at some increasing clouds out there currently. These are high cirrus clouds, likely not going to affect us this evening, but there could be a couple sprinkles in there closer to tomorrow morning. Temperatures are hanging out in the 60s to low 70s. That's slightly below average. The average high being 73, 74, but we're not there, but it's comfortable outside. Go for a walk if you can. Open the windows with that calm wind out there tonight. All right, here come the clouds increasing from the west this evening again. No rain tonight, but there could be a rogue storm tomorrow as there's some energy over there to the west of us, but most of us will stay dry. And then looking ahead, we're going to hang out in the 60s for a while, including the weekend, with highs in the 60s and maybe a thunder shower on Saturday evening.
Oh, doesn't look too bad either way. Thank you so much, Jeff. I'll have more weather and news for you on News Watch 12 at 6. We will see you then.